Hello everybody. In this video I would like to show you my latest github project, which is a module to control my Linux desktop using my hands. And this is actually the source code. It's written in Python, and it makes use of this device here, this little thing called the Leap Motion, which is actually a very nice gadget. And what it does is it recognizes the movement of your hand in 3 dimensions, and it translates that into events that you can then read with the API that it ships with. I'm going to turn on this flashy mouse so that you can see the movement of the mouse pointer on the screen. Sorry if it is a little distracting, but I think we need that. So what I found when I got the Leap Motion is that it doesn't come with any software for Linux, which I thought was very disappointing. And even for Windows, it doesn't have a proper desktop navigation system, which is, I think, the first thing that you would do with a device like this. You would like to control your desktop with it. And so I've been working on using the API to come up with something like that. So as you can see, some of the basic things that I can do here is I can move the mouse pointer, I can grab windows and move those windows around. I can leave the windows here, I can move my pointer. I could even make clicks by going moving my finger towards the screen, but that's not really very convenient. So I can grab a window. Oops, I have to have my hand horizontal like this. I can grab a window and throw it away, and that will mean it gets minimized. But it's in debug mode right now, so it is minimized and then it's thrown back on the screen. That's something I implemented it that way in debug mode. So we can go to another window. That was my pointer. Here it is. And so it is very sensitive. It is pretty accurate, and we can do. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. It recognizes lots of gestures and things like that. And the Python API is very good. You get all the information there. So so it's relatively easy to write applications for it. But sometimes it takes a bit of practice to get used to this new way of handling things. Another thing you can do is with this module is that you can bring up the desktop by putting your hand like this, go to any window that you would like to open, and then open it directly. Oops. And then, as you have already seen, I can also do rotations of my hand to switch desktop and things like that. You have to be a bit careful, because I've seen that it uses infrared light from your hand, and it can get confused if there's a lot of infrared background in the environment. And right now this is not a very good location, because I have it set right next to to my laptop fan, so it's getting a lot of hot air blown right into the device. But still, as you can see, it's pretty accurate, and it recognizes well the movement of the hand and things like that. So, well, that's basically it. This is a very experimental module. Still, there's a lot of very nice things that you can do. You can conceive with this device. You can conceive an interface kind of like the one that we see in science fiction movies like Minority Report and things like that, where you can grab a window and then toss it away, that sort of things. So I think that's it. I've been working on this for a couple of days, and I think it has a lot of potential. This is basically what I've done here. Is a quick and dirty hack. It's not the smartest way of doing things. I've been using the xdo tool to translate these hand events into simulated key presses that are sent to the X server. But I'm sure there's much more efficient ways to do it. So I'm really looking forward to other applications that people will do. I think it would be very nice to have a real three-dimensional desktop where you can have windows with depth, and you can basically grab a window that is further down and pull it up and bring it up. That sort of things. I think that's the future with this kind of interfaces. Well, that's basically it. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.